Welcome back, guys. I'm Mellowseven. This is Football Manager 2018. This is our Journeyman save. We are just about ready for our next match in the as the manager of the Chinese Under-23 international team. We're in the Asian Nations Cup qualifying match, series, whatever, group. And our next match is going to be against Cambodia. And our team might be a little bit cocky here. Li Xiaoming, he's saying that they're going to put up a bunch of, knocking a boatload of goals past Cambodia, calling for the demolition job. Now, to be fair, if we take a look at the last match, we won 8-1, and we got goals from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different players, including a brace from Li Xiaoming. So, you know what? Maybe it's going to happen. It's entirely, I hope so. But let's not get ahead of ourselves too much. So no changes. We can take a look at our tactics page here. I don't see a reason to change anything really. The only issue may be condition. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Most everybody's okay. We might want to swap out Wen Jiaobo. He ended up having to go pretty much the whole match. We do have a couple other people now that can play defensive right. Unfortunately, one of them, Chen, who is the one I prefer, has a shape of 72, so he's kind of getting over an injury. He's not quite up into game shape yet, but he does have an 89%, and we can take a look here. His mentals are very good, not terribly fast, although 10s isn't terrible, and his crossing is a 9. Crossing is a 4 here, and he's acceleration is 6. That's hard. Good tackling though. And acceleration 8, 10, so not spectacular there either. Good marking and tackling, poor crossing. So potentially if we ran Gong in there, we would have to use him more defensively. He's not really in there for his passing, I wouldn't think. So I would think Chen would be the best for that. His marking is still 10, his tackling is still 11. Yeah, I think that's probably who we're going to go with maybe. But you know what, he's only an 89 versus an 82. So I think probably what we're going to do is, I think we'll start Wen, and then we'll just know we have to sub Chen in maybe at halftime. Maybe that's our halftime sub right there. Otherwise, Zheng Zuwi, he's a bit tired too, 79%. Who do we have? We could put Kong in or Nan in. Kong played, he subbed in the last match and played well. Again, 10s for acceleration and pace. Passing is 11. Vision isn't spectacular, but just have 12. Let's take a look at Nan. 9 and 10. Great flair. Pretty decent vision and teamwork. Technique is at 11. His passing is only 10, but I think probably Nan. Let's go ahead. Let's put Nan's song in. We know if we need to, we can swap Zheng back in as an impact sub, so to speak. And I think we kind of go with that. I mean, we could take out Lu Yu, right? We do have Wang. We could put him in and then move Lin over. That's not terrible, actually. Let's see what that looks like. Let's head to the tactics page and see what we're looking at with these changes. So everybody's pretty happy with that. Is Wang, he is right-footed, so he does fine as an inside forward on the left, and Lin likes winger on the right there. So I think he'd rather be a winger over here, but I think we'll stick with him there. I think that will work out okay. Nan he's filling in for the playmaker, but he really likes to be an advanced playmaker. His stats aren't quite as good as what we had in there, but I think for now he likes it, and then we're just going to run as a central midfielder over here on support for Nan Song. We leave Huang in there. He's perfect for it. And then Wen was the other. Is that who else? No, Wen's still at 82. We might have to swap Wen at halftime. That's what we were saying. Okay, so I think that's everything. I think everybody else is reasonable. We've got some 86s in there, but again, we try to keep the tempo low. So let's go ahead and hit continue and see what happens. You know, we only have to wait half an hour for it to load. Oh, never mind. That was very quick. 1 in 33 versus 50 to 1. So I think the odds are even more in our favor, at least this time. Cambodia did lose their first match to Mongolia. And you can see right there, and Mongolia has gotten a draw for their second match. So they're 1-1-0 so far with a goal differential of 2. So Cambodia hasn't started out this quite right. That's team selection. We've already done all the hard work. We've got everybody there. Submit team. Not quite as strong a team this time around, but in theory, we're not playing quite as strong a team. So let's kind of give it a try here and see what happens. Dressing room. I don't know how well they're going to tighten up. I mean, we could just say go out and secure the win. You know, they're already talking about it. I think they're already cocky. We'll just go for that. Oh, I forgot to set opposition instructions. Whoops. Okay, we'll just do the auto. He obviously did okay last time. Massimiliano Matalani. That's our assistant. Oh my God. You know, he's not terrible. I mean, good defending, good tactical, good working with. He should be the head coach. He's actually better than we are at everything. Wow. Okay, there's that. Yeah. In talk. Can't believe he's the assistant and we're the head coach. Kickoff. All right. We're in the red today. They are in the blue kit. And let's see what happens. They're a little bit better shape. They're kind of 90s and 89 there. Goal kick. Penn boots it way deep for Lian. We're managing to... Oh, I thought we were going to control. Nan had it, but Vim managed to take it away from us. 2 back to San. Into Sorpek. Just not able to control so far. 5 minutes in. But Ling Zuming's got it. He talked a lot of smack before this match. Puts that one wide right. I think that's still a little bit loud. I gotta get that dialed in here. I need to spend some time working on just getting game sounds on this to the level I want, so I don't have to. My volume stays normal, but the game is okay. Oh my gosh, beautiful shot up ahead. I don't know where these are coming from, but I'll take it this time. That's for sure. It's clearly not what the tactic I thought was set up to do, but clearly it's worked. Nan back out to Wong. Into Gao. Into other Gao. Into Lin. Beautiful cross in. Wang Zuming, he backs it all up with a goal. 7:05. China's up 1-0 over Cambodia. And let's see it slowed down a little bit. Huang to Gao. To Gao. Their last names are very similar to Lin Yingming. In to Ling Zuming. Lin Lingming to Liang Zuming. There we go. I think that's closer. I tend to kind of blur those a little bit. I need to probably, for somebody who is well known for his overpronunciation, I tend to screw up my Chinese names fairly strongly there. What are our 2 Gaos? Gao Zunyi and Gao Qianyi. Qian. I think it's Qianyi. All right. Nan Song is my favorite person on the team because his name's the easiest to say. Oh my gosh! It's a good thing we learned how to say Gao Tianyi because he just puts a screamer in off of that. Little free kick, he feeds it in. Head up from Liu. Gao Tianyi just crushes it. 23 minutes in. We're up 2-0. He is getting a little tired. He's down to 76. Wen is down to 72. So we may have to replace our wingers. Fullbacks, I guess in this case, since we're actually running fullbacks. My previous beta save, we were running wingbacks. So we're tending to run this one out the rest of the half, it looks like. Va Dalen managed to pick up a yellow card at some point in there just before we got it. Uh-oh, we've lost our guy, but you know, he's not even our best striker. He's just the striker that fit what I wanted to do the most. So we can go ahead. We could bring Wang in. We could slide him up there and have him run that. I think we're going to go to the tactics page so I can get a little bit more information. That one only shows me the role, and it's a pain in the butt. I wish it was a little bit better. We've got Cao. I think that's who I wanted. Dribbling, finishing, first touch. A little bit more speed as well. He's got good composure, good off the ball. So we're going to run him in for Liang. And now we're going to look to see if he wants to be a poacher. You know what? Follow your dreams, young man. Cao Ziheng. We're just going to go Cao. It's probably not Cow like C-O-W, but I don't know how it's pronounced. So that's what we're going with. Just like with Loki, my pronunciation's correct. I'm sorry if you don't know how to say it, but that's what we're going with. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we can reduce that. We can say okay. We can say confirm changes, and we can get back into it. Apparently something happened because we've got a replay here that we didn't, for something that we didn't see the first time around. Hopefully it's not a score. I don't see a score up there. So maybe it was the injury. Who is that? I can't click on anybody. Now I can. Huang Zhengyu. Okay. All right, I don't know what that highlight was. It's still going on, though. I don't know if it's an actual replay. I'm guessing, yep, it was the injury. That's what happened. We can skip that. And hit play. We were still paused. Long highlight for the injury, because it looks like, I mean, this is how long the highlight is. I mean, that's huge. So we made it to halftime. Dressing room. Still change it. Don't let that happen. That's right. We got to stay focused, right? Gains focus, gains focus. That's what we want. Let's go to the tactics page. Take a look. Do we need to swap guys yet? I think probably we could swap when. And that's probably the only swap we're going to do initially. And we're going to do it on the other page because I don't remember who the heck I said we were going to swap him with. When is defensive left? And so I think it was Chen that we were going to swap him with, right? Yes. Yeah. All right. So Chen goes in for Wen Jiabo. And we're going to say okay. And we're going to say start the second half. And we're going to see if we can pick up where we left off. So we are up 2-0 at the halftime. Oh my God, Pak Ursafia. Okay, that's not actually all that hard once I have it slowed down and I have time to see it. I like Va Dallin. I like Nan Song. That's it. That's what we're going with. Make it nice and easy for me, guys. So far, second half is going okay. Nothing really crazy going on. We do have one person down into the 60s so far. Pak had it. Tried to feed it in. Beautiful header in, but Peng Yu Wen is earning his keep today. Put that one over the net. Cambodia has had 4 shots, 3 of which have been on target, which is a pretty good percentage. We've had 11, 4 have been on target, 2 have gone in, plus none against the woodwork, but we've had two half chances and 1 clear-cut chance. So not too shabby. My last save, we got shots, but we didn't create chances, which was always frustrating. Much like Mios Faneth over there, he's getting frustrated there a little bit. I think we're going to do a quick concentrate just to make sure everybody does stay concentrating. And we're probably going to want to swap out somebody. Gao Qianyi's playing well, as is Gao Zunyi. But they're both getting down into the 60s. I'd love to be able to swap both, but I don't think I can. Who do I have for a replacement there? We can have Zhu or Gong. We've looked at them before. We chose not to run them so we could run Chen. So maybe we'll replace Gong up here. We can put back in Zheng Zui. We sat him. Was that the guy we sat out? I think that's who we're sitting out for Nan, right? Yeah, he's a little bit. Let's go back with Kong. Kong played well last match. We're just going to dump him back in. And in fact, he played the advanced playmaker because we subbed him in on the other side last time. So we know he can do it. And we'll throw this back in. Looks like we managed to control. They tried to clear, but Nan Song has it now. Huang feeds it way up to Cao Zheng. Oh, as the poacher, he was charging in. He was trying for that, trying to get in on the goal-scoring action as well. Nice try, but I think that one did go off the woodwork. We finally had one off the post there. And 82 minutes, 83 minutes, 84 minutes. Looks like maybe we're going to get away with this one. Dem puts that one forward. We managed to control. Lin throws it way up to Cao, who is sitting there waiting. He puts a shot in, it bound. The goalie gets the block. We got another shot in. It looked like the goalie got a hand on it, but clearly it gave him a goal kick because we didn't come back for the rest of the highlight. And so I assume it just went over. And 2 minutes of added injury time. And Dem boots that one long as well. A little bit too long. Chen Zipeng gets it. He boots it back in. Just right back to Dem. They're just playing catch right now. That's all. He just hangs on to it. He says, I just don't want to give up another goal. Ref, blow the whistle, he says. Put us out of our misery. We want to go home. Mellowseven. Sovanara. That's kind of a cool name. And that is game. So, China wins 2-0 over Cambodia. That is 2 wins into the... played well. Don't get complacent now. Confused and demotivated. I don't know why they are. Don't care? Don't care. We won. I think winning solves a lot of issues. We do have an injury. We do still have Mongolia up. Some injury worry. We'll have to see how that turns out. Lin Yingming was stellar. He got an assist, 8.36 dribbles made, ran 8 miles. It doesn't actually tell us how his passing was, but it says his silky running and passing ability was a constant problem for Cambodia as he tormented their defense time and time again. So let's go and take a look at the competition here, and you see we are now top of the league, at least top of the group. So 2 wins, no draws, no losses, 9 goals up, 6 points. I guess that technically doesn't secure it because if Mongolia beats us, that would, in fact, give them 7 points and us 1. So we need a draw or a win against Mongolia. We don't care what happens down here between Guam and Cambodia. Let's check our injury, though. He'll be returned in 2 days. We've got 4 days. I think we'll be okay. I think that's it. I think that's the match, guys. Thanks for watching. We will be back for the match against Mongolia. That should be the last match of our this qualifying group here. We can go ahead and take a look real quick at the rules. And you can see some, well, here, I'll go a little slower. You can see some of the groups here. I guess we'd look to see who's actually winning them. Malaysia's up in the Group J. We're top in Group I. South Korea in Group H. I think that's probably to be expected in that group. North Korea in Group G. Could we get a South versus North? That would be an interesting. That'd be an interesting match. Nuclear war might break out over that one. Australia, top of Group F. Over Singapore in the... Oh, okay. I'm a little bit surprised at that one, to be honest. I could see Singapore or Philippines either putting up a pretty good fight against Australia, but clearly they've won their group 3 matches in, 3-0. It's over. Jordan has won theirs 3-0. Look at this. Group D turned out to be a tough group. 3 matches in, it looks like Iraq's going to get it, but 1-2-0. 5 points won the group there. 5-4-4-3. Pakistan, they had a bad day. But everybody else, and actually there's still a couple matches left in this one, it looks like, right? So I guess somebody else could get it. Arab Emirates, you know, they've got 4 points now. They've got 1 more goal to play. India's at 4. They've got 1 more game to play. Pakistan's got 1 more too, but you know, they got to be out of it. What do we got going on here? Saudi Arabia's got 7 points. Looks like Pakistan and Palestine probably got this. They've got a game in hand and they're already first and second. And Iran, perfect 9 points. So that is that. And then what happens is we go from there. So we go from all groups. What's the next? Rules. Is that it? It's just, I guess we just qualify, and this is, so then we qualify for the Nations Cup. So then we go to here, and that will be where? What are the rules for the matches for this? I guess we can look at stages. We don't know yet. It'll be scheduled on November 11th, so we got a ways. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up. If you hated it, thumbs down. Love to hear your comments. Don't forget to share, if you want to. It's up to you. And subscribe if you'd like to see more. We'll see you guys next time. Cheers.